I went on a sentimental journey today. My friend JS called and sounded awful. She told me that she had a terrible pain in her right side. She moaned that she wished I could drive her to the urgent care facility she uses, which is located in the notorious city 30 miles from here. I wished I could too, for a number of reasons, including getting my pal the help she needed. JS learned how to drive when she was 14. She lived out in the country, and like many farm kids of my generation, she became acquainted with heavy machinery and its uses at a young age. She also taught herself how to drive her parents' car up and down the road outside their house. When she got her driver's license, Julie also got her own car. She would pick me up and we would drive all over our small town. We would scare the stuff out of ourselves in local cemeteries. We would see how fast her old Buick could go on backcountry roads. It was probably after one of those adventures that we found ourselves in a local merchant's parking lot. Stores used to close around 9 p.m. here, so the lot was utterly abandoned. As it turned out, another friend of ours was with us. The two of them thought it might be fun if I learned how to drive. I wasn't hard to convince, and the mischief in question was soon afoot. My pals didn't have to start from scratch. While JS was teaching herself on the country road in front of her house, I was giving anything in our driveway a thrill it wouldn't soon forget, by honing my own limited skills behind the wheel. I taught myself how to use a clutch, how to put our Renault into reverse, and drive, and miraculously I managed to do these things without leaving our carport or knocking it down on my fat little head. This particular night went smoothly for the most part. I got JS's car around the parking lot without smashing into grocery carts or display windows or doing anything else that might get the police invited to our little party. At one point, we were approaching a railroad track. A train was coming, and my two buddies panicked. One yelled, "Go right," and the other said, "Go left." We didn't have much time to discuss it, so I hit the brakes.
I'm so glad you did that.
JS said reverently as the train sped by in front of us.
Me too.
LH panted from the back seat. That event was the beginning of a policy that has served me well my whole life. When people give me conflicting advice, I listen very nicely, and if I have time to consider their suggestions, I decide which one makes more sense. If I don't have time to mull over their offered wisdom, I do what I did then. I hit the brakes and don't move until the train passes.